You know, the worst kind of heartbreaks is the one where you thought you had something going on with someone, only to discover that that relationship existed only in your mind. And today we're going to discuss how to avoid going through such heart-wrenching, ear-disrupting, life-changing kind of heartbreaks. And what inspired this was on Valentine's, I attended a program where a guy asked a question. He said that it was unconsciously speaking this lady's love language to her, and she was falling for him, but she later realized that he wasn't interested in anything with her, and she was so disappointed and it was so painful. She was asking how to avoid that kind of situation. I have like 1,001 things to say to that guy, but before I talk to the guys, I want to talk to the girls today. Girls, come forward. There's a lot of tea in this cup that we need to just spill out. I wanted to go straight into talking about boundaries, because that is like the most important things for ladies. And I'm so sorry, but I'm not going to be sugarcoating at all. I'm going to try my best to be kind with my words, but I'm not going to sugarcoat. I realized that there are certain mindset shifts and perspective changes that you can have that you would naturally be inculcating these boundaries into your life. And the first one is, more than having values, value yourself. I realized that the fact that people have values doesn't mean they will stand on those values if they do not value themselves. So if you yourself do not hold yourself in a certain pedestal, those things that you value, it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of one fine boy to come before you compromise all of those values. So as much as you should have values, value yourself. When you know that you are precious and you have something valuable that is worth protecting, it naturally filters out the kind of people that you allow into your emotional space, that you absorb in your emotional cabinets, if there's a word like that. You know that you're not just come on or just allow just anybody come in and go out or do whatever they want with your heart. And you require a certain level of intensity and consistency before you allow certain people into specific spaces in your hearts. And then whenever they come, even if you like them, you don't just compromise on your values, because you hold yourself on a very high pedestal. And the second one is to be secure in yourself. If you've not heard of attachment styles, you need to look into it and discover your own attachment style. You basically have four. I'm not going to go into that. If you want me to go into that, let me know in the comment section. I'll gladly do that. But you need to be secure, and to be secure is to be safe and confident in yourself, your abilities. You're open to love, but you also have a healthy relationship with yourself, such that you're not going crazy or crashing out whenever someone leaves. And when this is in place, when a guy has been giving you consistent attention and then he withdraws, you might feel like, okay, why is this guy doing like this? But you're not going to chase him. Insecure, if you're always chasing a guy, telling him why you do this, it shows you're insecure. There might be some exceptions, but exceptions don't make the rules. The third one is to love yourself and to heal. And this one, I don't know if I should say it's the most powerful, because the reason why some people actually easily think that a guy is interested in them when they start seeing some attention is because they're not used to that kind of treatment. So whenever they see that kind of treatment, which sometimes when you have a deep discussion with these people, you see that the guy is just giving them the bare minimum. I know there are some guys that like to love bomb you and then they just disappear. Please avoid this kind of people and even pray against them, most especially. So, but there's some situations where you discover that the guy is just giving them the barest minimum, and these ladies are already falling head over heels because you are not used to that. You need to give yourself that. And there's even someone that wants to give you that if you just open up your heart to him. You are precious to God, and God wants you to know that you are loved. He wants to show you love, but you are running away from God and you are pursuing man, and the man is breaking your heart, and God is saying, my daughter, come. Now he has asked me to do this video to tell you again that you should come to him, and I hope you listen. God is not bringing someone to your life to fill spaces that only God was supposed to fill. The Bible says that God has placed eternity in our hearts, and it takes an eternal being to fill up an eternal space. Trust me, most of the time, that void you're looking for is Jesus. It's not hair, it's not money, it's not beauty, it's not fame, it's not even sexual intimacy. It's none of those things. It is God. Listen, the way God can satisfy you, music, food, money cannot satisfy you like that. All of those things are good. They have their place, but they are mundane and they are temporary. What will give you that topmost satisfaction, that craving inside that you're looking for, is God. So when I say love yourself, I'm going to put it this way, because it's not as if we were born with love. We were born empty. We were born with nothing. Accept the love that God is giving you, and then love yourself. In that way, you're not just always tripping with any small text, and in 1 week you're already wondering, okay, oh, does this guy like me? You're already asking him, what are we? there's a space for that. There's a space where you need to ask. There's a friend of mine that does not agree to the fact of asking a guy what I wish. She feels like it's like I'm giving up desperate vibes and all. And I understand that, because it's not just any small spark. You start asking what are we, and sometimes you just calm down. When you are whole, when you're complete, when you're not, because listen, there's also a situation where there's some people that cannot be alone. They cannot be without a relationship or someone that they are talking to, or someone that is just, something just has to be going on. You need to ask yourself that, what do I think is missing inside me that I need an external person to complete, to fill up? When you were born, were you not born alone? Who was born? Even if you were a twin, you were alone, you came, then your twin came. This does not mean that you don't want any guy, you're just okay on your own. No, it means that you're not afraid to receive love and give love, and you're not also scared to be alone. So that way, even when you're in a relationship, you don't pause your whole life and pour everything on the guy, because girls are like that. You forget your friends, you forget your family, you forget even your job, you forget everything because this guy is now in your life. No, it shows that something is wrong inside. And then now to the final one, which is have boundaries. Listen, when you absorb all of these mindsets and perspective shifts that I listed earlier, you can begin to reduce the video calls. You can stop texting into late nights because you're not scared of saying, oh, if I'm not always answering you, maybe it will go, maybe it will stop talking to me. If you're not sure, that's a sign of insecurity. You need to become secure. You in fact, you don't have to be as strict as I am, but for me, I don't even accept pet names from a guy I'm not romantically involved with. You can't be calling me sweetheart, baby, darling. I'll tell you, okay, the first time I'll forgive you. The second time I'll say maybe. When I see that like you're consistent, I'll tell you like, I'm so sorry, but I do not accept pet names from the opposite sex. There are some guys that find it annoying, and there's some guys that respect and like, oh, okay, like, there's no problem. And I'm like, yeah. So people that do not even respect your boundaries are not even supposed to be in your life in the first place. They will toy with your mental and emotional health. There should be lines that people should not cross emotionally if you are not in a relationship with them. Stop giving relationship privileges to people that are just doing waka pass in your life. Stop spending too much time with someone. In fact, you know, when you start spending too much time with this person, you start growing feelings for them. And maybe the person is doing it for 10 other ladies you don't even know. So protect yourself. You are a rare gem, please. Not everyone should have access to your heart. Lastly, I will say this. If a guy has not verbally said that I like you and I want to be in a relationship with you, ladies, never assume anything. This one is going to save you from a lot of heartaches and rolling over the bed and overthinking and analyzing. If a guy wants you, will tell you. And then we also confuse attention for interest. That the guy likes you, that he sees you as someone beautiful, as someone attractive, does not necessarily mean he wants to be in a relationship with you. If he's not putting in the effort, he doesn't want you. He does not want you. I know you don't want to hear it. I know, but I just have to tell you because that's the reality you're going to face. Accept the pain now instead of holding your pillow and crying yourself to tears. If he wants you, he's going to put in the effort and you will see it will be so clear. If a guy wants you, it will be so clear. You will make it super clear that I want you and it's only you. At first, maybe when he's getting to know you, it might not be sure, you will know, but the moment is sure, you will not need to second guess. If you're still asking if this guy is really into you, then maybe he's not really into you, because if he's really into you, my dear, you will not need to be asking. So even if he tells you that he likes you, okay, so you like me, that what? How so many people like me? Even me, I like myself. God likes me. You like me to what end? You can see a dress now, admire the dress, you like the dress, but it doesn't mean that you want to buy the dress. You can be passing in front of a restaurant, be like, wow, these people cook so well. Oh my God, it's so good. It doesn't mean that you branch there to eat. You may not. So the fact that he likes you, you may know that this guy likes you, but if he's not putting in effort, don't put in the effort. Don't match guys' energy. I know that this thing I'm saying, it sounds easier than done, especially if you like the guy. But girl, imagine the future when you realize that, when it makes it clear to you that he does not like you and he has someone else, and the heartache that you have to face. But it's better that you just handle everything with care right now. So if you're just seeing my face for the very first time, my name is Mavi and I'm super glad that you're here. On this channel, we discuss topics about evolving, personal growth, relationship, and I'm also documenting my life as a 20-something trying to figure out a life. If you're interested in any of that, please subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up if you like any point I mentioned in this video, and then let me know what resonated with you in the comment section. The algorithm will push it to more people, and you can also directly send it to people that you feel like this video will benefit. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to meet you in the comment section and see you in my next video. Bye for now.